when I was younger, my dad was a very quiet man. It's funny because I can do the same thing with my kids. Like when I was younger, my dad had one arm, so I'd have to help him lift. He couldn't carry the plywood by himself, right? So I'd have to carry the plywood, and he'd go, "Come on, we're moving the plywood." He wouldn't tell me where we were moving the plywood. He would just say, "We're moving the plywood." And he'd pick up one end, I'd pick up the other, and then he'd go, "What are you doing?" And I'd go, "I don't know." And he'd go, "We're going over here." And I'm like, "Okay," you know. And did you guys ever come out to like a driveway full of mulch? Like on a Saturday morning, and then realize you don't have a Saturday anymore or a Sunday? It was a nightmare. But in the midst of my dad had one arm. He was in extreme pain his whole life, 10 out of 10 pain, and he would grimace. He would grimace in pain every night. And I would look at him, and his face was kind of twisted from the grimacing of the pain that he was in. And the enemy would say, "He's mad at you. He's disappointed in you." And so then my mind conformed to the ways of this world, and I was like, well, I don't care what he thinks, because I couldn't afford to care what he thought, because it hurt my heart too much. And so then I became a Christian, and did God deal with that? No. It was there. It was one of the giants in the land that had to be slain. And then later on, I had an experience with the Holy Spirit where he just cleaned house, and he removed any sort of hardness in my heart that I had towards my father. And can I say something about my dad? He's an amazing man. And I remember after God removed that, I just wanted to give him a kiss on his forehead and tell him that I loved him. Because do you know what my dad did? He loved me to the best of his ability. Can I tell you what every father is doing? Loving their children to the best of their ability. You might say, well, my dad didn't have much ability. You're absolutely right. He had the ability that he had. To the degree that he could, he did. Therefore, unforgiveness doesn't make sense towards your parents. The only thing that makes sense towards parents is honoring them.